Three arrests in a Chinese spy ring, two of them with close connections to the Labour Party. I've been saying for a long time the Labour Party is merely working for the Chinese and that Starmer is one of their top agents. Well, it seems far more than I thought. Not just Starmer, it seems. But counter-terror police have arrested three men on suspicion of spying for China. And two of them are reportedly connected to Labour politicians. Now, remember, there was a Chinese spying trial recently that managed to get somehow mangled when the Prime Minister somehow managed to get it mangled because nobody wants this spying trial, don't want to know China spying on us. Well, they've arrested more spies. So we have to wonder what Starmer's going to do to try and please his paymasters in Beijing this time. You know, to scupper one Chinese spying trial is considered unfortunate. To scupper two, well, sounds like carelessness, doesn't it? But the police confirmed that three men are in custody. A 39-year-old man in London, a 68-year-old man in Paris, and a 43-year-old man in Pontyclun. And I hope that's how that's pronounced. According to reports, one is a partner of a sitting Labour MP, while the other is a partner of a former sitting Labour MP. The Metropolitan Police have not publicly named the individuals nor their partners. Yet. The arrests are part of an investigation into suspected Chinese foreign interference in British democracy. And don't forget that all this is happening at the same time as the government are desperate to allow China to build this huge spy centre right in the centre of London. Now, Security Minister Dan Jarvis confirmed the case relates to alleged attempts by China to influence the UK's political system. And at that point, that must make the whole Chinese deal off the table. But of course it won't, because who's in charge? Well, China's chief agent in place, Sir Keir Starmer. Ni Hao Ma, we could call him, Keir Ni Hao Ma. But Dan Jarvis said, if criminal activity is proven, we will impose severe consequences and hold all involved actors to account. But we're still going to allow the spy centre to go through because, hey, we're Chinese agents here in the Labour Party. That's why we're trying to destroy Britain, you see. But concerns about foreign interference, particularly, I think, from China, have grown in recent years. British intelligence agencies have repeatedly warned about attempts to influence political decision-making, parliamentary activity, democratic institutions, even things like universities where people were going to talk about Chinese civil rights, and all of a sudden, they're not, because China funds that university, and they said, you will not talk about this, you will not do what we don't want. And so the universities don't. So much for free speech. But because the suspects are reportedly linked to Labour figures, the arrests are likely to draw intense political attention and speculation. However, investigators have stressed that the individuals involved have not been charged yet and that the inquiry remains ongoing. But, you know, we've got all sorts of things going on with this government in connection with China. But Starmer is bending over backwards and forwards to please his Chinese paymasters. That's why there's such things as the Chagos Islands that can be given to China eventually. Like I said, the takedown of a Chinese spy trial, this whole Chinese embassy thing, he keeps wanting to go off to China to have his new orders, diplomatic visits, etc. It's quite clear he's an agent. It's quite clear he's a traitor. But anyway, there we go. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks very much. Bye.